Hello and welcome to Lifestyle Change Straight Talk to You. I'm here today to also continue to help you all out for those people who want help. That's why I'm here. I can't help the rest of the folks who don't want to help themselves, but this is for those who have an ear to hear what I'm going to talk about today and in all of my sessions and have a true desire to make themselves healthier. So today, and of course, before I get started, subscribe to my channel. It's free. You can share it with a friend. You guys can do it together. If you don't have enough willpower or mental strength to do it yourself, I think it's a great idea. Today, I'm going to talk about folks who are interested in coming off of their medication. Yes, it's possible. But from what I understand, because I don't take a lot of medicine, I just basically do stuff for my sinuses because I haven't really taken the time out to do something different on the herbal side and trying to find what I really need that works for me. But this is for those who want to come off of their medication and find an alternative supplement or organic or natural things to help you with your situation. Because this is all about trying to take better care of yourself. And I know what I'm talking about from having to take medicines and having side effects from it. So that's one reason why I'm on this tip. I'm not just speaking in it to be speaking it. Unfortunately, I'm still living to this day dealing with side effects from medicine. So I got to the point where I'm saying, this is my body. Nobody else is going to care about my body and my system, my circulatory system, my stomach, and all of that. Nobody but me. So I'm the only one who has to take that step to take care of me. So first and foremost, of course, you have to talk to your doctor, and I would say mainly start with your pharmacist first because they have all of your records. They're in the database. They should. I knew a pharmacist, but I didn't really get a chance to ask them a lot of different questions about what they do and what they have access to. But I would imagine that they have a database full of wonderful information. Talking about what you can use and what you cannot use with the medicine that you're taking currently. So, of course, you want to talk to them about it. First and foremost, you cannot, and I'll say this again, you cannot, and I'll say it again, you cannot, especially if you're a person who's taking 5, 6, 7, 8 types of medicine, you can't just come off of your medicine because now your body is, I hate to use the word addicted, but in many cases, you are now addicted to that medicine, and you need it to live. You need it to live. So, but there are other alternatives. In many cases, I can't speak to everybody's situation, but there are other healthier alternatives. Yes, some of the herbals, supplements, and organic things may have some side effects, but you have to figure out what works for you and your body. And there are certain types of medications that don't go well with supplements, certain supplements. So you have to do your own research. You're the only one who knows your situation. So you cannot just go off of your medicine. This is what we're going to talk about today briefly. It's called tapering. You have to work a tapering plan to come off of your medication. And so it has to be done slowly. And I'm just giving brief pointers. You'll have to get more into this if you're really interested in doing it. You have to come off of it slowly. Like, for example, if you're taking maybe not a capsule that's wrapped in plastic. That's why you want to talk to your pharmacist about these different types of things. But the hard pills, you may, for example, just use a pill cutter to try to chip away maybe just a very small piece of the medication at a time. And you have to do this in some cases. And first of all, you have to look at your total daily dosage. And this is what you're trying to reduce, your total daily dosage. And the process has to be done slower. It sometimes may take anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks for you to go through this process. And then you have to do it again, but do it again. Then you'll have another time frame of 2 to 4 weeks to try to reduce it again. But again, like I said, you have to talk to your pharmacist in reference to this to see how you can do it without causing extra damage to your body. There are different types of tapering from what I understand. You have direct tapering, substitution tapering, and titration. I think I'm saying that right. And if you're on several medications, you have to choose. It may be best to choose one medication at a time to do it. And then, of course, talk to an herbalist or someone who, is in that sort of field who can give you some better advice on what you can take as a substitute. Yeah, I was just trying to think of an example, but yes, you'll have to do that to get professional advice because that's not my field. I did have an opportunity during the course of my life to go to one to talk about different herbal, supplements and things of that nature that you can take for your situation. So it works. I'll just say it works. Sometimes it may take 30 days to get into your body, but it can work in many cases. So you got to plan for it because your body becomes tolerant to medication. Your body becomes tolerant to many things, not just medication. So you have to plan for it. You have to find a good time to do this. You have to be mentally ready and strong enough to do it. And of course, you have to, I would imagine once you get into the process, you have to listen to your body and pay attention to how it's feeling, while you're going through the process. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. This is going to be a very brief, short session here. So I've been on medication. And once you get to the point where you can, let's see, how can I say it? One that I had to take, I was in extreme pain. So I was not in a situation where I was even of the mindset where I wanted to sit down and do some research about what I wanted to do in place of what I had to take. So first of all, you just have to be ready, feel good about making this change. Like I said, go to your pharmacist because in many cases, these doctors are short-staffed. The medical community is short-staffed. A lot of these doctors may not have time to talk to you. You may not even have a relationship with your doctor like that. So time is of the essence because they're trying to make some money. And this is what I mean when I say they don't really care about us like that. As long as you're padding their pockets with a lot of money, I'm just saying. I'm not going to say all of them are like that, but that's the mentality of a lot of them. That's their business. They're in it to make the money. And so, or to, put something on their resume that they've accomplished. And so, yeah, I mean, that's in a nutshell. But me personally, it works for me. Like I said, don't get me wrong. It's not that I won't take any medication. I will do something if I find myself in a situation where I feel like this needs to be taken care of right away, when my body doesn't have 30 days to try to get acclimated to some herbs. I'll take it. But you best believe once I go home and feel a little bit better that I'm going to get on the computer. I'm not trying to self-diagnose myself, and I'm going to talk to some people and in the mouths of 2 or 3 witnesses, let the matter be established. Hey, talk to some folks if you know some people who have done this type of thing and have been successful, and then just kind of go from there. But I highly recommend it because it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, I'm not going to keep taking a bunch of medicine, and now I had some side effects, and now I have even more side effects than what I had before. And so, yeah, I'm on a tip about it, and I think that the side effects that I had from medicine were more drastic than the side effects that I may have had just from using what was given to us from the earth. So everybody's got an opinion about it, and this is mine. I prefer to go with what's in the earth, especially if it's coming from sources where the minerals have not totally been depleted from the soil. It's a good thing. So just wanted to throw that out there for you guys today. Talk about that briefly, give you something to think about, because of course they'll make you feel like you have to be on your medication forever. And it starts with just everything that I've been talking about is connected. Drinking water, getting enough rest, keeping your stress level down, exercising, and eating healthier. That's the main thing, right? Those are the main key things right there. And if people don't do it, you pay a price for it with your body. You're going to pay a price. If we stick around here long enough, people will say, and I've mentioned it before, oh well, we're gonna die anyway. But that's just a sorry ass excuse me. It's sorry, and then maybe I'm not sorry about it, because like I said, this is a straight talk channel. It's a sorry ass excuse, and it's just unbelievable how sometimes I'm guilty myself. That's why I know what I'm talking about. Just want to just continue to abuse our bodies and think that, well, because it took it yesterday, the abuse that I gave it, because it took it last week, because it took it last month, last year, that it's going to continue to take it. No, it's going to be just like a car. A car is kind of designed after, it kind of functions like a body sometimes, and it's going to give you warnings. It's going to give you warnings because it's not built for the stuff that we put it through, and it's going to continue to give you a warning, and then one day it's not going to give you a warning anymore because your body will be so messed up that now you're in big trouble. Now you got to go to the medical community and get some major surgery, and they're not about getting, I'll just say, they talk about prevention, but a lot of times they can't get to the root of the problem. Sometimes they don't even know what, it's not funny, what the problem is, so we're guinea pigs sometimes in some situations, and I'm just saying, if we were more serious about prevention, more serious about taking better care of ourselves, then we wouldn't be in the predicaments that we're in many cases. Yeah, a lot of things can kill us. Yeah, we're exposed to a lot of things, but you don't want to continue to add to your situation. And so, yeah, some people may think I'm fussing. Well, this is straight talk, smooth talking. Don't work for everybody. This is for the folks who need some straight talk and have somebody, like we used to say when I was training in the gym, just get on your butt. Or like people who've been involved with sports, when you had your coaches, oh yeah, they came down and said some good things to you, but for the most part they were on your butt. And so, hey, if that's for you and it works for you, that's why I'm here to help you out. You got to be willing to help yourself first, and I'm just here to give you some tools and some steps to move forward. So, all right, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week, and I'll see you next session. Bye bye.